Hi there, I'm Kimberly DeVries for IMMarketNews. We recently had an interview with long-term marketer Andre Stoelinga, who is launching his latest product, V-MagiK, through JVZoo next week. Andre has done 8 Product of the Day launches since he entered the internet marketing space 4 years ago. And if you've ever wondered what it takes to make it in this industry, then this is a must-see. In this interview, Andre gives invaluable tips on growing your online business, affiliate marketing strategies, and he shares his story on the up and downsides of the internet marketing community. Here it is. We'd like to kind of hear a little bit about your background and what attracted you to the market.
Okay, well, I was working in IT, as Danny will know. Basically started off at Priority Telecom. After 7 years, moved on. Had another employer who put me in several, assignments. And then I worked for myself for a period of time, and I saw the IT market collapse because everything was going to be cloud-based and more automation. And so I saw that it's not going to take long, so I started looking for opportunities, other ways to make a living. And I saw several things come by that were happening on the internet. And after my last 3-month assignment, you know, I couldn't get another one. I couldn't get a job anywhere because I was basically too old. You know, even the supermarket wouldn't take me. And then I read everywhere, oh, the money is in the list, the money is in the list. So I thought, okay, I need to build a list. So I studied that and managed to build quite a big list, about 20,000 people within like 3 months. You know, list building is fun, and it's taking up a lot of time, but it's not worth the time if you consider the money that's coming in, because basically it was nothing. It was one circle of list builders, and basically you were sharing the same subscribers, and then you got a small funnel behind your opt-in form, and then you made like $17 every day. So it was not worth the time. And then I got in contact with the right people. You know, I just started talking to people on Facebook and on Skype, and because that's one of the most important things in this business. You need your network, because without your network, you're not going to get anywhere. And this guy helped me. I planned on putting out a product, a training course, how to build a list of 20K in 3 months. And this person helped me out with this. I already put together the product, which was basically a PDF, and he said, you need to make a video course. So I made 24 videos or something, maybe more, I don't remember. And we put out this product, and it was actually, back then, it was 4 years ago? Yeah, 4 years ago, about March or April, we put it out. And then for affiliates, list building products were like a disease. They stayed away from it because they know the type of market this is. And but I managed to get a lot of affiliates on board, and we did 1,300 plus within 3 days on the front end. So
nice.
And then we heard from all sides, oh, this is the most successful list building product we've ever seen, blah blah blah. Many people were getting great success with it, and were then able to sell solo ads and blah blah blah. That was the only way to make money, basically, with solo ads. And then I came in contact with other people who knew how to program, and I did a launch with a few, and then people came to me, basically, do you want to launch my product? Do you want to do a launch with me? Blah blah. So I basically started at the bottom with the same old story everyone started in this business, and because of growing my circle of contacts, it just went by itself. And I think it could work for everyone like this. Just make sure that you talk to people, ask questions, you know. And I'm here now. I did 8 Product of the Day launches since that time. Not that many every year, like 2 or 3 every year. Yeah. But yeah, I can't complain. When I started, training courses were it. You know, that's where the money was. That was it. It didn't take long because everyone came out with regurgitated PDFs in another version, so people saw that like the 25th time. So they got fed up with training courses. You could find that information anywhere on internet for free. You know, basically, at some point I started telling my list, guys, don't buy this. Here's a link. You can read it there. And I just don't want people to get screwed over. So that's what I projected to my followers, my list. And then software got hot, like normal software that you run on your local machine that could do stuff for you. And mostly it was ranking software, so SEO. So SEO was really hot as long as it was software. And there were huge launches around that type of software, $300,000 launches, even $1.2 million launches I've seen. And then that went down like a brick because everyone was making the same type of software. So there were people with like 10, 15 different types of SEO rankings over on their hard drive. So what's new about that? And every one of them promised this is the best of the year, blah, blah, blah. So that went down like a brick. So they came with plugins because WordPress was getting hot with all these page builders, you know, also software with SEO built in. So then it was plugins. And then I thought, okay, plugins, WordPress. WordPress is growing like crazy, still is. I think about 80% of the websites out there is WordPress. Big businesses, big companies, huge firms, they use WordPress as well because it's got so many options. It's completely customizable. Whatever you want to do with it, you can do with it if you have the right programmer for it. So we thought, okay, we need to dive into plugins because that's going to be evergreen. When you enter this market, no one's going to care about you at all. So, and it's really hard to finally get to talk to the right person that can introduce you to someone else. So what I did, and what I've advised many others to do, is offer your help. You know, can I review it? I don't want anything from you. Can I review it so I can use it on my website? Or maybe do you need some graphics? Or just bring your help would open up a connection with these people, and then your circle starts growing. Because there is a bit of an arrogant attitude with these top people. They can't help it. They've got it made. They don't want to be bothered with the small people who are trying, because usually the people who get into this business come up with ideas that are not appealing at all or have been done before many times. First of all, it's not about the money. That's not your focus. If that's your focus, step out of this business because you're not going to make it. Don't pretend to be someone else. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. If you're just starting out, just tell them. Don't post lies and put big promises and big numbers on your sales pages. Be who you are. You're nothing more than that. And someone eventually is going to find out you're a fraud. So be yourself. That's it. And if you're just yourself, you can ask the stupidest question you can think of, but you'll be respected in the end for who you are because you haven't changed. And I think that was from the beginning my strength. And now I get people coming up to me, man, can you do a launch with me because I like your style? It's not my style, it's just me. and that's what I see with a lot of these big guys. They have they've grown a certain attitude, a certain style that worked for a while.
And I like what you say because I think that may be something very unique in this market to hear somebody who's been in it for 4 years to say it's not about the money. So thank you for that.
Well, you know, we all want to make money, but don't let it be your focus. You know, I go as far as saying if you do a launch, if you're going to launch a product, even with someone with a high reputation, you're not launching your product for your actual customer. You're launching your product for your JVs. Everything you do should be focused on your JVs. If your product's crap, there's no JV going to support you. So basically you do everything for your JVs because your affiliates are going to make you your money. I think the best relationship you can build with your affiliates is creating quality products. You know, if you're going to create a product and you're going to hype it up to your affiliates because it's so awesome and it's so awesome, but they've seen many similar products, they're going to look for something else that's probably going to make them more money. You know, it's not that they're there for you to promote your product. They're going to pick their promotion very carefully. So I think the only way to build up a good relationship with your JVs is once they start knowing that you're launching quality products, they're going to be on your next launch without question. You know, I've got quite a few of them that know that even ask me if they haven't heard from me in a while, hey, when are you going to launch again? Because they're not going to promote crap, so to speak. And then about these, you mentioned bonuses. There's another trend that I've seen change a lot, and that's why I'm not offering any bonuses on my upcoming launch on the 11th of January.
Wow.
You know, your subscribers as an affiliate marketer or even as a vendor, the people on your list, they're not just receiving your email, and even if you're giving them your own bonuses, you know, that's the best thing you could do. But most of them are lazy. You know, they don't want to put too much effort into preparing a campaign. So what happens? Yeah, you need to offer bonuses for your affiliates to give to their lists. Okay, so I'm a subscriber. I get 15 emails, of which 10 are offering me exactly the same bonuses from exactly the same page with a different picture at the top. How credible is it? I'm not going to do it anymore, first of all, because I don't want to make a fool of my affiliates, and I don't want to make a fool of myself, because these subscribers are not stupid. You know, they're not the newbies you think they maybe were. They recognize that you're doing something and it's, no, click, close the page. Why? Because they see your bonuses being offered by many people that are sending them that email. That's why I said in the video, in my JV video, guys, about the bonuses, you know, we could offer you a few, but, you know, everyone's going to see the same bonuses. The best thing you can do is offer your own. They're going for the best bonus. So if you want them to buy through your link, don't offer the same bonuses like everyone else. So basically, I'm not offering any bonuses anymore. Unless they ask me privately because they don't have any unit, I'll try to help them. But I'm not going to just publicly put it on my JV page anymore, because that's what I think has ruined many product launches. And what we've created is a really subtle, slick, professional in-video call-to-action plugin. So it's not the basic pastel-colored square banners that you see on YouTube and a few of these plugins, the same type that have been created before. They're very limited. We've made it so that people can basically put in any custom image. They can animate it however they want it to enter the video. They can make it clickable. There's going to be clickable lower thirds, banners in different sizes, even complete text blocks if you want to explain something in a video. It's endless. Well, there are several reasons why we've had to push back several times. This time, the biggest issue that we encountered was a WordPress update.
Wow.
So when you have, yeah, it can happen.
Yes, I mean, you're dealing with more than just one product. You know?
Exactly. You know, it's a product for another product. So.
Right.
So that screwed up a few things, and one of the major features was basically screwed. So we couldn't launch. We cannot sell a product that's not working properly. And then there, in many cases, what you see, it's the fact that so many people want to launch a product. You know, you check the launch calendars. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So you want to stay away from, first of all, your trusted affiliates or vendors who are launching a product. You don't want to be in their way. And if there's like in 1 week there's 4 of your friends launching something, you're going to risk that your affiliates are going for them, or the other way around. And I also try to avoid days where there's some days there's like 10 to 15 launches on one day. Most of them are people who are starting out. But if there's one or two relatively reputable vendors in there, I just want to stay away from that. I had to postpone a launch twice because of that. You know, you want to make sure, if you want to launch a product, you want to make sure it's going to be a successful one. You're not going to do a launch and sell 50 plus on the front end. So there's several things, and you have to keep talking to your trusted affiliates and, you know, update them. You know, even sometimes we've even been in a discussion with a friend who's launching the same week. You know, okay, can you move? No. Can we move? We're gonna. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. You don't want to be, and in many cases also, and especially if you are a bit known for putting out quality products, you know, you hear, oh man, I'm launching in the same week. Oh, can you not postpone because I want to promote your product? So what are you going to do if 3 affiliates, like big affiliates who can shove a few boxes, you're going to move your launch? So there's and people who are seeing this, they don't see what's happening in the background, so they can come up with all kinds of weird conclusions. But you know, that's how this market is right now. You really have to be careful when to launch.
That's a beautiful information for our viewers, so thank you so much. I know you've got to go. You've got somewhere you've got to be. We certainly appreciate your time. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, keep going. If it doesn't work out for you the first year, or maybe even the first 2 years, doesn't matter. Internet is the future. Whatever is going to happen, Internet's is going to be where it's going to be. You know, look, people are already working from home, so keep going. Don't give up. Doesn't matter how many setbacks you get. I had many. I'm still here. If you quit, it's never going to work. If you're not sure of yourself that you can do this, that you can make it, you're not going to make it. It's like with archery. If you think, oh man, I'm probably going to miss, you already missed. You know, so you have to be pretty confident, and you can build up that confidence. It's not that difficult, but you know, with most people, the first thought you get is the right one, but the second one makes you doubt. The third one makes you doubt even more. Stick with that first thought, and go forward. Don't look back. You know, it's looking back pulls you down. Looking forward pulls you back up. You know.
The quote of the day by Andre is keep going.
Keep going. Don't give up.
Thank you so much, Andre. If people want more information about your V-MagiK that's launching soon, where should they go? What should they do?
They can either contact me on Facebook. You have my Facebook information, or they can contact me on Skype. On the JV page, we have all our contact details. And if they look for my name, they're going to find me anyway.
You're going to find him anyway, and you can find him on Facebook at this address. Subscribe to our YouTube channel or like us on Facebook, and don't forget to register for our daily news through IMMarketNews.com.